Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I wanted to share with you a portion of the Bible that I found in 1 Corinthians 3:16, which says, "Don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in your midst?" Let's take a moment and really reflect on the power and the weight of this one verse. Paul isn't just speaking in a poetic manner here. He's making a bold, literal statement. You and I are God's temple, not a building, not a distant shrine. You, me, us as believers, God has chosen to live not just with us, but in us. Think about what the temple meant in the Old Testament. It was holy, sacred, and set apart. Only the highest priest could enter the most holy place. And even then, just once a year, that's how intense and awe-inspiring God's presence was. Now Paul says that that same holy presence lives in you. Let that sink in for a second. It changes how we see ourselves, doesn't it? We're not random, we're not common, and we're not alone. We are a sacred space. Our words, actions, and even our thoughts, everything about us should reflect that we carry God's Spirit. But it also changes how we treat others. If every believer is a temple of the Holy Spirit, then every person that is around us who follows Christ carries that same divine presence that calls for love, honor, and unity, not division, not criticism, and not pride. So today, take a deep breath and remember, you are His dwelling place. You are not empty, and you are not forgotten. You are filled with that very presence of God. You should walk in that truth on a daily basis. It's not just a spiritual metaphor. Paul affirms that God Himself, through His Spirit, has chosen to make us His temple, His dwelling place. In the Old Testament, the temple was a sacred, set-apart place where only the priests could enter and where the glory of God dwelled. Today, you and I are that place. But this changes everything. We can't just live in any way. If we are His temple, our decisions, thoughts, and attitudes should reflect that same reality. We're not alone. The Spirit of God dwells in us, guiding, comforting, and correcting us every step of the way, every minute of our lives. We have constant access to His presence. We no longer depend on a physical place to meet with Him, and we are carriers of His glory. Take a moment out of your day to take a moment of silence and recognize that God is within you. Ask yourself, am I honoring the temple that I am? Thank God for the privilege of being His dwelling place and ask Him to help you live with that awareness. God bless you guys.